Okay, we are going to talk about second conditionals. Okay, what would you do if you have had a lot of money? So, what would you do if you won the lottery? Maxine would buy a new house for herself and her parents if she won the lottery. If Paul won the lottery, he would take a trip around the world. John and his wife would buy a piano if they became rich. So, we use unreal conditionals in English to talk about a situation that is not real but that we imagine. If I had $1 million, I would. If I lived in Italy, I would. If I got a job as a chef, I would. Are these real situations? Do I really have $1 million? Do I really live in Italy? Do I really work as a chef? No, these are imaginary situations. So, how do we make this type of conditional grammar? Look at these examples. If my friend asked me for money, I would lend it to her. Thomas would be happier if he got a less stressful job. Speaking in English would be easier if you practiced more frequently. So, after the if, use simple past tense. In the other clause, use would plus verb. Okay, let's talk about form and the meaning. When you imagine a future happening like this, you use a past tense form after if. However, the meaning is not past. For example, if I moved to a big city, I'd sell my car. The meaning here is not past tense. I didn't move away and I didn't sell my car. I'm imagining a future possibility. Notice that you can start this sentence with if clause or with the would clause. Here you can see the examples. If Martha moved abroad, she would learn another language. Martha would learn another language if she moved abroad. Okay, try these examples. Okay, let's practice more. Okay, here important note. Formal grammar requires that when making these kinds of conditional sentences, we use were for the past tense of be for all subjects, including I, he, she. For example, if I were you, I would buy that house. She would buy a mansion if she were wealthy. You will probably hear many native speakers of English use was in these cases, and this is often accepted in spoken, less formal situations. And now, more practice. Help! If you were a banker, I would totally save you. I would go out if I were you. What would you try if you had no fear? Okay, thank you for your attention. This is the end of our lesson. Goodbye.